punish
how
them because they
how
can't have
hard is
children,
it for
so they should never
how
have
hard
children
is it
again? No, that's
how
not
hard
right.
how hard is it for those women to adopt? As hard as
It's
it is
just
for
as
gay
hard as
people.
yeah.
So let those women
Because you
have
know what you gotta go
kids.
through all
So
this.
let those women have
why,
kids.
just
Why?
because a gay couple raises a kid doesn't mean that's not gay.
I'm not saying that, but it's not
see
right.
that
It doesn't
movie.
teach
Why?
them in
Wait,
the
why
same
is
way.
it? Why does that make them inadequate parents if they're gay? I don't understand. They understand what it is to be a human being.
First
what
off,
it is to have relationships.
First off, I can tell you straight off, I don't care that anybody knows. I swing both ways. I don't have a problem with that. But I would never raise a child with another man. It doesn't make any sense.
Why?
If you got all the love in the world, why would you not want to share that with a child?
Why should you be able to if you are two men together and you have no idea how a woman works and you adopt a daughter and she grows to be 13 or 12 and she all of a sudden has her period? Who the fuck are you two to tell her about
Let me tell you
it?
something. I raised my kids by myself for 16 years. This one and the other little one. I don't know what the hell to tell them about wet dreams. I had them on the floor rolling. I had to tell them about wet dreams. I had to tell them about jacking off. I had to tell them about blue balls. I never experienced that. I don't know any of that stuff.
Right.
So I had to do it. So does that make me wrong?
No,
it doesn't make
no,
me
it doesn't.
wrong. Because
It doesn't.
I wanted
Because
them
it's
to love
natural.
me.
It's natural for you to have a child. It's natural for you to have a child. You are
It's
allowed
natural
to.
for you to have a
Absolutely,
child.
it is. And
My
if
mom
it
never
was
taught
them,
me
I
about
wouldn't
blue
have them.
balls.
And two gay guys should
Remember, I told you guys,
should not have a child.
if they
It's
grow
not right to have that child grow up in a household.
You're full of shit.
You can say that, but that's the way I feel about it, and that's my opinion. And I'm not saying that I'm not forcing my opinion on anybody. I'm expressing mine.
You're entitled
Again,
to
I'm
your
not forcing
opinion,
mine on
but
you.
let me
I'm
tell
expressing
you're
mine.
completely wrong.
I think you're wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm
Well,
always right about
I
everything,
think you're
but
wrong.
Keep him down, or I'm
I
gonna
think
kick you
you're
in the
wrong.
balls, and you'll never have kids.
I mean, I think you're wrong. I think it's wrong to
No,
have
you're
a child.
wrong. You're wrong. You can have a child if you have
A,
love. That's all
A,
you
both of
need.
you can't say you're wrong.
You can't say you're wrong. You can say that you
can't
don't
say you're
agree
wrong.
with his opinion.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
can't
I
say
don't
you're
agree
wrong.
with her
You can say
opinion.
it's
I'm
Just
not
like
saying
the
she's
kid at
wrong,
work, he's
but
a
I
Mormon or
have
something, and I
my
told him
opinion.
his
And my
religion
opinion
sucks
is
and mine's
you
right
should
and his
not
is
be able to
wrong.
have children. If you're a gay couple, it doesn't make sense for you to have a child. It doesn't make sense.
You're,
what if
you're,
But
you're
you can't
That's
do
Does
the,
it?
you can't do the same sense like if you
What
have
if
a gay
it's two
child.
women?
They shouldn't either. It's the same
But
thing.
they're natural.
There's no
What's the difference
difference.
natural
between
for them
two
to have
women
babies.
raising them and me raising them by
What if
myself?
two women
That's my
raising
point.
two gay women raising a boy? I'm not saying he's gonna become gay because he won't. I'm not saying that. But he's raising a situation. Have you never seen I watched a special and that boy does come up a little effeminate. And because he had two
no,
moms.
listen, because
Because
no,
he
no,
had two
Because
moms.
most
Why
gay
should he
women
have
are
two
butch
moms?
anyways.
Why should a child
YouTube.
have to have two moms and
Because it's
gay
better
women.
than
Okay,
having
okay.
one.
What happens when that
It's
boy?
better than
What
having a
happens when
dad
that
that
boy?
isn't
What
there.
happens when that boy is 10, 11, and walks up and goes, "I'm going through the change." Nothing
tells
of
him
those.
about
Okay,
blue
those.
balls, she tells
one of your
them about
prime
wet dreams,
example.
and she
One of
tells
your
them about
prime
jack-off.
example.
Yeah.
Grew up with her. What happened?
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
I was the guy in our family. You know what? I
Were
basically
you
almost
naturally
helped-
born? Naturally born
But, hey,
from your father
hey,
and your mother?
hey.
Yes, you were.
But you know
No,
what?
it's not the
I
same.
helped raise Kaylee and Sam.
I know you did.
And you know,
But you were
Kaylee's not
naturally
gay,
born.
Sam's
You
not
were
gay.
naturally born between a man and a woman.
Roger, why doesn't it matter? Shouldn't it be what's best for the child?
I think it's not best for the child
How
when
can
they're
you say
raised
that?
by two men or two
So,
women.
no,
How
can
can
I
you
say
say it?
something
You
right
don't
now?
know
Would
that.
you rather have that child with a male and a female that are the biological parents that beat the shit out of them, put them in cages, doesn't feed
No,
them,
no, no.
or would you rather them
No,
be
no,
with
no,
two guys that
no,
love
no,
them
no.
and
Listen,
would give
listen.
them everything
I'm with you
in
on
the
that.
world?
They shouldn't be there, but there are straight people, man and a woman, who can adopt, who have to wait 6, 7 years to
That's
adopt a
just the
child. Who
law.
gay people? No, it's not, because gay people get to adopt faster because
No.
there's this
No, they
whole.
don't.
Yes,
They
they do.
do
Well, you know what,
Yes, they
Raj?
do.
Raj,
It all
Raj,
depends on what
Raj?
comes available, what they want. If you want a newborn, it takes long.
Raj?
It should be between a man and a woman
Raj,
to
ask Sam
raise a
right now.
child.
You know
I
what?
would think you of all
Sam?
people would.
You would think that, but I'm telling you exactly how I feel.
I'm
I mean, this
no,
is
I
how I
understand
feel.
that, and I understand that. I respect that.
And this is how I feel about it. And I'm
Raj,
sorry if I'm against everybody, but that's the way I feel
You know
about
what?
it.
I almost basically raised Sam. Sorry, don't mean to say that because Sam
No,
does
I
look
know.
to me in the way that he does look to me.
I know.
And look at him now. I basically not like saying like you have your opposing besides like guy raising someone. Guy myself, basically told that kid the ropes, showed him the ropes, everything. Look at him now.
Well, let me tell you this: when he asks who his father is, you can say, "This was your father. He was a great guy," which
You know
I
what?
know
That kid
he
still
was.
slips and calls me dad.
Which
You
I know
don't
he
know
was.
that.
Which I know
He
he
still
was.
slips and calls me dad.
Which I know your father was a great dude, and I know that because you would fucking tell me it was. I didn't know he was, but let me tell you this: that guy gets to go. Who was my father? You can tell him who his father was. And when he says who his mother is, he knows who his mother is.
Yeah,
When
but you
you're
know what?
raised
If
by
a
two
child-
men
if
and you ask who your mother is and they go, "That's your mother," and it's a dude,
No.
how
why,
is
why
that?
is it? Why is it
No,
different?
no.
Why is it
Shh,
different
shh, shh,
between
shh.
one
No,
guy?
no,
Almost
that's
basically raised that kid.
Okay, back off, Tiger. That's your opinion. When they want to know who their parents are, they will go out of their way, if it's a closed
Because
adoption.
they won't know who
can't.
their parents are.
Why would they not? They have
Well, they
all
won't
the-
because when they get adopted,
No,
They're-
Do you know
there's
the
a
people
such thing
that
as
go
open adoption?
search?
yeah, but
Yes,
they have to
it
wait until
depends
they're
on
of
if
age
it's
to get. They have to wait till they're of age to know who their parents are.
No,
a-
they
No,
don't.
they
No,
don't.
they don't.
It's all the
It's-
way
We were
the
talking about Teen Mom
adoptions-
today. Caitlin and Tyler see her all the
All the
time. Well, not all the time,
time,
but they see her.
Yeah.
So what if the parents
Well,
want
once a
nothing to do
year
with the
or something
kid?
like that, yeah.
Then it's a closed adoption.
And why wouldn't that go to two parents who are straight, who want to adopt more than
What
anything?
if those
And
two straight parents turned out to be dicks? And
well,
beat
let
the
me ask you
kids
this:
up?
why do two gay people want a kid? Why do they
not?
want a kid?
It's natural
Because
to
they
want
have
children.
the same relationship a man and a woman
No,
does.
they don't.
Then
Why
you-
not?
you know
Roger,
what?
Roger.
Can I
You can
ask
have
you
have
something?
two gay people be terrible parents, and you can have a man and a woman be terrible
I
parents.
completely agree
Can
with
I
that.
say- can I
So,
say
but you can
said
at the
you
same
swing
time
both
have
ways.
two gay people
I
be
don't
great
believe that,
parents and have
okay,
two-
it must be a
yeah,
sexual
it works
thing,
both
because
ways.
If you're truly like gay feeling, you would know the love.
Oh, I'm
that
telling you,
man
I
and a
don't. I
woman
don't
does.
feel that at
Then
all.
that's your problem because you're not really gay.
Right, but the whole
your mom
point
didn't
is,
hug you enough.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
no.
that's how the girls stick a dildo up your ass. It's the same thing.
I will never let that happen. Either way, I'm telling you straight. I just don't
He's not
think that
really
it's
gay.
right.
Because if you were gay, you would understand this.
I
If we
don't.
as
I have no understanding
heterosexuals
for
can
it.
understand the love, then I really don't think you're gay. Just buy a
I know
a
I'm not gay.
vibrator or
I know I'm
something
not
and
gay,
use
and
that.
that's okay with me. But again, I do what I have to. Again, I do what I do, whatever.
So
But
go up to
I
the
can
thing
never
and buy a
imagine
vibrator.
to adopt a child and to raise it with two men. That just doesn't make any sense.
As long, honestly, it comes down to as long as you have two loving parents. That's all it comes down to.
You've only had one. Again, I'll throw it back at you. When I hate
But
to
you
do
know
this,
what,
but
I
I'm
had-
throwing it back
I
at
had-
you.
He
We had
loved
one.
But you know
But
what?
he knows
The other
he
one I
loved
didn't have for the rest of my life. I knew it was enough love to deal with.
But let me.
As long as you have two parents that honestly
Okay,
love you.
okay.
No,
So if you've accepted an alternative lifestyle, if you've accepted it,
Yes, I've been
why
recording the whole
hell
time.
should you have a child?
YouTube.
You've
2 days.
accepted an alternative lifestyle, and
Because
part
you
of
know what?
part of being an alternative lifestyle is that you're alternative, and that means you don't
That
have a
still
kid
does-
because you
but
get
that
part
still
of being
doesn't give you the right
alternative.
to raise
Part of
We'll
being
get people on
alternative-
YouTube's
part of being
opinion.
alternative-
Raise somebody.
Part of being alternative means you cannot
It's just
impregnate
me, don't
anybody.
we?
And
Hey,
that
hey.
means you shouldn't have a child. That's part of being
Hey.
alternative.
Right, Tad, relax.
But-
Hey.
But
Hey.
having
Again,
it still
I-
doesn't mean you can't have two people that love you.
Just relax
No,
a
that's-
little.
that's
Everyone
fine.
relax.
That's my point.
We're just
Like,
talking.
you
It's all
can't-
opinions.
It's okay. Everybody
you can't
relax.
tell me you
Tell
can't have
Tad to
somebody-
relax.
Like
Dude,
you,
my
over there, Carter, you
my
relax.
uncle Craig is gay, and he again is like,
Oh, he's
but,
so
but
gay.
again, but
He's
again,
so gay. Uncle
but,
Craig
but
is so
again,
gay.
my uncle
Is he?
Craig agrees
No, I've
with
never
me.
met
We
him.
agree a lot. My uncle Craig will tell you straight up, they shouldn't have children.
Put that on vibrate.
And by the way,
Roger,
you want to
you
talk
too.
about being gay? Talk to my uncle Craig. My uncle Craig says gay people shouldn't have children. He's gay as the day is long. Gay as a $3 bill.
What the fuck?
And that's what he fucking feels. He doesn't think that they should have children. And I said that to him first. I said that to him first. And he was like, I agree with you. So,
No,
again,
not about this.
are you videotaping all this?
Yep, that ends the
Stop.
video.